Hey everyone, it's another edition of Unbreakable on a beautiful Tuesday morning here in Pennsylvania. It is Tuesday, October the 3rd, and we're back at you. I got my Phillies gear on today. Good luck, Phillies. They start the playoffs tonight against those pesky Miami Marlins. Couldn't ask for a better night for baseball. It is going to be about 80 degrees here tonight. It should be in the low 70s. Beautiful weather. As I said the other day, I think the Phillies will take this series, but Miami has always been tough for some reason. I think it goes to 3 games. I don't know how. I hope I'm wrong, but I think it does. The other playoff series, National League, you got the Brewers hosting the Diamondbacks. I gotta like the Brewers at home. Diamondbacks on the road. They kind of backed into the playoffs. I like the Brewers and I like the Phillies to advance in the American League. The Rays and the Rangers. That's a series between two of the highest scoring teams in the American League. It should be a hell of a series. I like the Rays at home now. And the other wild card series, I actually like the road team. Minnesota is hosting. I went blank. Minnesota is hosting Toronto. How can I forget the Blue Jays? Because I like the Blue Jays. I think the Blue Jays have too much talent for Minnesota. Minnesota has lost like 18 postseason games in a row or some crazy number like that until Minnesota finally wins a game, let alone a series. I can't pick them even at home. So I like Toronto. So Toronto will advance, as will the Rays. So it's going to be exciting either way. Playoff baseball, there's nothing like it. It's going to be fun. Wait till the Phillies play tonight and that crowd goes wild. I can't wait. Um, Speaking of which, I was at the Eagles game on Sunday. Oh my God. Always fun. Beautiful day. They just about beat the Washington Commanders, but hey, a win is a win is a win. I gotta tell you about that crowd. I love the Eagles fans. They're just crazy, but they're knowledgeable fans. But there was a guy right in front of me there, a few rows down. I just kept my eye on him during the whole game because he was very unique. A lot of people were out there, cursing and whatever. But this guy was just, he would sit in his seat, but then every couple of minutes, out of the clear blue sky, he would just stand up with his arms raised and yell something and then sit back down. Like the first time he stood up and he said, 67, you must be getting paid off. Who's paying you off? And then he sits down. Another time, he stands up, raises his arms, and says, wake the F up. Wake up already. Only he didn't say F. He said the real F word, which I will not say on the program. He was just so animated. This guy, you got to love him. You got to love those Philly fans. And then on the way out, of course, everybody wants to fist pump with the little guy in the wheelchair, fist pump. This guy going by me, he's obviously had a one two betting, maybe 3-2 betting. And he starts talking to me. I didn't know. He said, a winner's a win, buddy. A winner's a win. And I looked at him like, oh, yeah. Just don't puke on me. Yeah. And he said, winner's a win. It was ugly, but we won. That's all that matters. There's a winner's a win. And I fist bumped him and I said, sure. And I mean, he's right. Drunk, but right. A win is a win. But it's always fun going to the Eagle games. It's an experience. You got to go once, even if you don't like football. Uh, you got to go once just to see what it's like. It's nothing like it. I mean, our other sports teams, it's crazy, and especially tonight at the Phillies game. The crowd is going to be crazy, but there's an Eagles game is just something very unique, very unique. While Bud is here, hi Bud. I got I got to ask you this. Do you know about this thing they're talking about on TV here? Dog TV. Dog TV. You ever hear of it? Apparently, it's been around for quite a while. I never knew about it, but it's getting a little more publicity. It was on the news yesterday. And so I did a little research and I looked it up. There is such a thing called dog TV. Well, what happened was back in the past, dog TV would be primarily how to videos, how to train your dog, things like that, But also, it is TV for dogs. It's TV for dogs. It's relaxation videos. It may be a video of a dog running in the fields, chasing a rabbit, or superimpose a dog drifting in space. It's videos your dog can watch when you're not home. Maybe your dog has separation anxiety, like our Katie does, or maybe your dog is bored at home and needs to relax, like Bud does here. Well, you put on the dog TV, and this is not a commercial for dog TV, trust me. But I'm just telling you about it because I read about it. Put on this dog TV, and it supposedly relaxes the dog. It's got music on it, like all kinds of music, space age music, and soft music. Well, you can customize out of their library of videos, you can customize the music and the video to your dog's specific taste. When I heard about this dog TV, I thought it was more for people that, they'd show like reruns of Lassie all day, like 24 hours a day, Lassie, or I don't know, guest dogs on TV, like Benji, where is he now? Uh, uh, stuff like that. You know, doggone it, get your dog TV. But what's happening now is they're finding out that people are watching the freaking dog TV. It mesmerizes people. In fact, they mentioned a fan of dog TV is the actor Billy Bob Thornton. He watches dog TV with his daughter and his dogs. They're all there sitting there watching dog TV together. And there's been some thought that because of the really weird videos that they show, the swirling colors and everything, that some people may be smoking the wacky weed while they're watching dog TV, tripping out. Like, I don't know. Who knows? Whatever floats your boat. Um, Apparently, during the pandemic, when people were home, they adopted a lot of dogs, which is great. Bud is a shelter dog. I adopted him from a shelter out of Alabama 10 years ago. We've been friends ever since. He's the best dog. So I encourage adopting animals, adopting dogs. So apparently during the pandemic, people were down, hunkered down and lonely, and they adopted a lot of animals to keep them company. Well, that's cool. The thing is, now that people are starting to go back to the office, back to work, their dogs are experiencing separation anxiety because they've never been left alone before. So enters dog TV, and this is where it matches up. So I was talking to Holly, and there's a 3-day trial, and we might look into it and see if okay, but I think you need dog TV. I think he's asking for it. So anyway, I just thought, you could find anything on TV now, any of these chat apps and cable things. And now there actually is a TV channel just for dogs. Who knew? The next Puppy Bowl may be on dog TV. up against the Super Bowl. You never know. I don't know, man. Sir, he wants his dog TV. I want my MTV. He wants his dog TV. All right, well, that's it for today. Good luck, Phillies, tonight. Go, Phils. I hope you sweep the Marlins and move on and play those nasty Atlanta Braves. And I wish I had tickets for tonight. I don't. I do have tickets for Thursday if there's a game 3. So I want to, of course, any Phillies fan, I want to be at the game, but yes, I would rather them sweep the Marlins and move on to Atlanta, right? But if there is a game 3, Lord willing, I will be there to root the Phillies on. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow or whenever I have something to talk about. It'll probably be tomorrow. So you guys take care. I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye bye.